Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be reviewing another Procreate app that can be found on the Android Play Store. This is because my previous video that I uploaded regarding some of these new Procreate apps that were popping up on the Play Store needed some looking into. So I did install a couple of them and found them to be not what they actually seemed. So this video you can find on the link and was helpful for other users. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to look at these Procreate apps that are on the Google platform so you can have a better understanding of what they're all about, so you can make your decision whether to install it or not. And as you know, I've been doing these recent reviews of drawing apps and painting apps that I've been looking into to help my readers and viewers to appreciate what the app is all about before they decide to put it on their phone or tablet. As you know, that I'm very familiar with the Paintology app, and I've done plenty of drawings and paintings with this app. It's a very versatile app, and I would highly recommend you download this app and install it and give it a try. You will find a quick review of the Paintology app at the end of this video. Just to show its capability, you can see a drawing here that I did with the app. So let's go ahead on to Play Store here. Click on that. And then we're going to go ahead and type in Procreate. So the actual text is already there for me. And if we go down, we can see that there's quite a few apps that are Procreate in the first few listings here. As you can see, Procreate Paint for Android, Procreate Paint, then the familiar Ibis Paint, Procreate Art Sketches, and then you have Procreate. So you could be going by the number of reviews and the star rating, but this has become a little bit of a misnomer in the sense that it's not truly reflective of what the app is all about. So I would be a bit hesitant, and unless it's established app like this sketchbook, you can't really play on the star rating, such as here we have 3.4 here, and then I see another Procreate which has had 4.8 and 10,000 downloads there. Then you can see majority of them have smaller ratings of such. So I think I'm going to go ahead and look at this interesting one, which has had a Procreate Art Sketches here, and as it has a very high rating, and also 4.8 is exceptionally high. Even some of the best apps around on the drawing platform, drawing and painting, don't achieve that level of. So this you could think of it like a potential red flag. Has 10,000 downloads, which is paltry compared to the others. So, but nevertheless, let's take a look at this. So click on Procreate Art Sketches. Okay, 173 reviews. So I'm going to first do something the other way around. Take a look at the reviews here. So I'm going to look at the reviews first. Okay, so we have 4 stars. The reason I gave this 4 is because this is a big thing that bugs me when I try to use the bucket tool. It says Procreate, I've just opened. Okay, so this looks like an app, not like the previous Procreate apps that I have reviewed, which actually has no intention of showing you a drawing app at all. It's showing a bunch of other things. So you can look at that review. You can find that in the links below. The app didn't have, so this looks like a potentially an application. The app doesn't have any brushes, many options. Thanks, we're looking for this because I wanted to do art. I was trying to find the one. Okay. So let's see if we can see more reviews here. And then let's go ahead and do it by most recent. Apply. The app is amazing. It features a great. I like to editing in this app. So this kind of rating I don't, really go for, because it's very generic, general evidence of having used it and found anything particularly useful. I mean, it's always, if my tip is, when you want to put up a review, for the developer's sake, please don't say just great app, love it. Say something why it's great and why you love it, and in that way it becomes more useful to the developer. I mean, then if you give a detailed account of what you would have liked to have seen, that can be very helpful. And okay, so let's go ahead. Very beautiful, and you may have seen. Okay, this sounds like fishy to me. The application made for the weather, which every person has to see. How is the weather today? It's a funny review. Best app in place, the most beautiful. Okay, that's terrible. Procreate, best and very nice. Download this to enjoy with all your best friends. Okay, very generic, beautiful app. No, it's a good Procreate. Now, okay, so it's very, very generic, and all of them are very high star rating. Doesn't give anything useful. So I've never installed this app, so you are following me in my efforts to download this app and see what it's like, giving me signals that I really look for in a good app. So let's where were we on this? Procreate Art Sketches. So it's installing. That's funny. It's got contains ads. It's installed very rapidly. Let's open that. Let's go back and save this. Let's add a new drawing. We'll look at defaults. Default should be, the landscape. So we have colors here. This, what is that? There's no tooltip here, which would be helpful. Okay. The other size is okay. Let's go here. More colors. It's not the infinite color, okay? You have to type it in. It's in order to get the exact color match that you want. So it's a shame it hasn't got that. Go to pencil. Okay. Honest with you, they're slightly, then the variation of the brushes are not that. Yeah, the variations a bit. The variations in the brushes, not that great looking. It's okay effort, but the variations are poor in the terms of how many the brushes that you have. So it's not. It would be wrong for me to compare it to Sketch or Sony Sketch. Of course, they attempted to model around the Sony Sketch, which you can clearly see here. So there are probably other features on that, and I may go ahead and do a drawing demo, but I want to show you what this app is all about. And I think from the looks of it, it's not like the Procreate scam apps that I've reviewed earlier. This is an actual app in itself, but it has limitations. You can see for yourself. The variations in the brushes are not that different. I mean, that's supposed to be a paintbrush, but in actual fact, it doesn't look like a paint. But anyway, I've got my own ideas and what I mentioned about emulating the traditional brushes, because it's a digital medium. It's much more powerful than that. So let me quickly demo you the Paintology app so you have something to compare this to. Save that. And how do we exit out of that? Screen off, back. Okay, so that exited out, and we'll leave this app for now so I can do a demo in the next review, drawing demo. So let's go to Paintology. Here you can see, if you're not familiar with it, you're going to click on draw. You got the whole canvas open here. This is the shade tool, and you've got the full color palette, which you can go here, and you don't have to go deep to find the colors, because sometimes people. So this is the actual shade brush tool that I have here. Go down, and you can go to a line tool. This is the line, and increase the opacity. There you are. And then it has many other brushes that you can try. There, as you can see, these are all brushes available. 32 of these brushes. It also has a very good grayscale. You click on that, and then this color bar chart becomes grayscale. Okay. And then you can switch between trace mode, so you can import an image and draw over it, and using the trace mode, and you will find lots of courses available on the video tutorials available on the homepage. From the homepage here, you just click on video tutorials, so you can see you have absolute beginners, lots of video tutorials. Go back, let's go to my paintings. This is a drawing of the David Hockney that I did earlier. So drew an egg and drew this old man on this app. This was drawn on Paintology, just to give you an idea, but there's a lot more features than here. You can also record your drawing, so you can show other people how you made this recording, and then of course you can zoom in, zoom out, rotate. So that's in summary what there is, but there's a lot under the hood, and everything is free. There's nothing, no payment, paywall of any kind. And you can also, one of the other great things about this app is it has a unique community. There you can actually go through all the people's postings here. People have posted all over the world, thousands of Paintology users, and you can zoom in and see their image close, and you can like, comment, number of views, download it, and you can upload your postings, and you can even chat. So if you want to find someone that you want to hook up with for similar interest, you can go ahead and click on this button here, and this will open up the Paintology chat. So let's go here, so you can type something here and then chat with the user. So I hope I've shown you a glimpse into what this app can do, and give it a shot, and let me know. Give me some feedback, and I'd really appreciate it on the comments in my video. So until again, I will see you soon. Bye bye.